Hey guys, welcome back. We have part two of our Only the Strong education series, top tips to get you the best fitness and wellness results. Okay, so part one last week, I'm going to put it up here so you can check it out. Really insightful. We talked about, how to get started. What are the things that we need to do to get started? We're going to add on to that and build upon it today. So the first tip that you want to think about is hitting that mute button. And when I say hitting that mute button, it's really straightforward. So the moment that you decide to change your life and get into health and wellness and start working out and start bettering yourself, every single person that you know is going to have something to say about it. People you don't know are going to have something to say about it. You're going to turn on television and you're going to have, the celebrities of the day telling you should do this. You're going to turn on your Instagram and you're going to have the fitness gurus telling you should do that. In order for you to be successful in your health and wellness journey, you need to hit that mute button on everybody. Fitness is not something that you just go on YouTube and figure out. You don't just go on, it's kind of redundant considering I'm on YouTube right now, but you don't just go on YouTube and just figure it out because you watched a video and they just told you the world. See these videos, I'm going to change your life in 5 minutes. It doesn't work like that. Fitness is something that while it's very education based, it's also experience based. In order for you to get to where you want to go, you have to develop an experience surrounding, achieving a goal, working towards a goal, setting your mind towards a goal, fighting towards a goal. All of those elements need to kind of come into place before you can just get to that place where you feel like you're in control of your fitness. So before you start getting to the space and place where you're taking each and every person's advice, hit that mute button and try to figure it out yourself. Feel it through. Sometimes that tactile, that touching, that physical feel is the best way to go about your health and wellness success. Number two, and I think this is really important as well, time to become a scholar. So one of the big things I see is people come into health and wellness, anyone that I've worked with or, maybe trainers or, professionals that I've spoken to, and they hate when their clientele are, one-sided. But what we mean by one-sided is you're the person that comes in and you do what you're told. It sounds weird. It sounds like strange. What would be wrong with doing what you're told? Because you become a robot. When you do what you're told, you just come in, you mindlessly, you walk in, hey, what's going on? Okay, let's go on the treadmill. Okay, I'm on the treadmill. Yep. What am I going to do next? I'm going to do this. Yep. I'm going to do this. Yep. I'm going to do this. Yep. Okay, time to stretch. Okay. Have a good day. I'll see you next time. What happens 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months down the line? You become disengaged from the real reason why you were there because you never have really engaged with the reason why you were there. So if you want to get that fitness kick-started the right way, it's time to become a scholar. So don't just come to the gym or come to the boot camp or show up or whatever the case might be and just do it and go home and say, oh, I feel so great for doing it. High five. No. Come and ask those questions. If you are working with someone, that means you trust them. That means you believe that they are someone that you can look up to. It means that you believe in them enough to take you from where you are across your journey to that finishing line where you can feel that your self-esteem has risen beyond imagination. With all those things in mind, keep that in mind when you are coming to their sessions. You need to use them as a resource. Learn from them. Get them to recommend you information and knowledge so you can immerse yourself more and more and more and learn about not just, fitness and what it is in terms of a definition, but how you can position yourself in terms of the whole entire world of health and wellness. And you will see that your engagement level in your sessions and what you feel you get out of a session to session basis will skyrocket. All right, guys, topic number 3. What we're talking about in the final topic, and I think it's important I save it for last for this reason, is the concepts of failure. So if you think about failure as a loose definition, failure is, trying to achieve something and along the way being set back or, having a directional change or having some sort of limitation that doesn't allow you to get to the initial goal. Never at any point in that definition of failure does it say that that is not an element of success. So in order for you to get your fitness kickstarted the right way, if you are finally trying to take that leap and make it happen, understand this, you are going to fail. It is something that happens on a daily basis. The people you admire most, in the fitness world fail constantly. In order for them to get to where they were, they had to fail simultaneously. They had to fail in inordinate amounts of time. So if you are somebody who gets dissuaded or gets, put off by failure, it may not be the right time for you to get started. If you are somebody who likes the challenge of continuing to work towards the successes, embrace that failure and you will see your successes monumentally skyrocket. One of the biggest things you must understand is when you are trying to make all these health and wellness decisions and lifestyle changes is that you will fail. Things that you're going to try to do aren't going to happen. I'm going to eat clean for 6 months. Doesn't happen. What do? I'm going to work out 3 times a week for the next 3 months. If it doesn't happen, what do? The people that don't think of the next step in the process, what is the plan of action if I don't get there? What is my contingency focus? Those people are the people who hit that roadblock and they just say, oh, screw it. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go have my Haagen-Dazs ice cream and call it a year, right? It's okay. Understand this. If you said I was going to eat clean for 6 months and you only made it 3 months, 3 weeks, it's okay. It happens. The number one thing that you need to recognize is that it's okay to go there. It's okay to feel bad about yourself, but don't stay there. You got to move forward. You got to keep it moving and you got to progress. Understanding what it took to get to that 3-month marker is a celebration in itself. So when you pick it back up, I can make it 3 months. So now maybe the goal is 5 months moving forward. Eventually, I'm going to get to that 6 months. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be the next day, but I'm going to get there. Until you program yourself to accept and nourish and, be revitalized by failure as much as you are by successes, it is a very slippery slope you are walking down. So if you want to kickstart your fitness this year, today, tomorrow, right now, understand this, that the failures in life are just as nourishing as the successes. And until you take one like you do the other, you're not going to get to where you want to go. Once again, it's been another Only the Strong Education series. Thank you for tuning in. Next week, we have an exciting topic for you. I will see you then. Have a great week. Peace.